Okay, quick review on how to add a polynomial together. So if I have two polynomials here, and I was asked to add those together, how am I going to go about doing that? It is all about combining your like terms. So if you know which your like terms are, then you can do this absolutely no problem. So I'm going to first tell you that the best way to do that, adding or subtracting, is to write it vertically. Okay, typically that's going to give you the best success rate. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find what's my like term to 2c squared. And it's the other term that has c squared in it. So I'm going to write 2c squared with directly underneath it c squared. I'm going to put my addition symbol. I'm going to put my addition bar. And then I'm going to find my other like terms. Here I have 6c plus 6c and minus 10c. That's a negative 10c. So I'm going to be adding those together straight down. And last but not least, I have my two constants. Negative 5 goes on top and positive 6 goes on bottom. Now I have lined up all of my like terms, and I'm just going to add straight down. Okay, so here we go. 2c squared plus another c squared is going to give me a grand total of 3c squared. It is as simple as that. Positive 6c plus a negative. This is where I'll see mistakes from students, so be careful here. You have a positive to start with, and you're adding a negative. So what you're really doing is you're subtracting 10 from 6, which is going to give you a negative 4c. And then last but not least, you're starting with a negative, and you're adding 6. So you have negative 5 plus 6, which will give you a positive 1. You have now combined these two polynomials through addition, and you have a final result of 3c squared minus 4c plus 1. And it is written in standard form because we have our highest degree first, and in descending order, we have it written out by degree. So our answer is a standard form polynomial that is given. All right, what if, let's talk about something that could happen. I'm going to make one up real fast, and I want to go over what you would do in this case. What if I was given two polynomials to add together, and the polynomials were 7x to the third plus 5x plus 8, and I want to add to it 4x to the third minus 10x squared plus 3x minus 2. Let's say these are my two polynomials. Now we have an issue with this problem because there is something tricky in there that you may not be aware of. So I'm going to look at what are my like terms. I'm going to line those up. I got to remember to say we're adding these together, not multiplying. I tried to sneak ahead on you there and do some stuff that we're going to be moving into in the near future. But we're adding these two polynomials together. Here we go. We got 7x to the third power. I'm going to put 4x to the third power directly underneath it. And again, we are adding these together. Now I need to put down 5x, but I remember there being an x squared over here, and I realize there's no x squared over there. So these are not like terms. Do not put those together. Do not put them above each other. So what I need to say is I'm going to give myself a little bit of space here. I'm going to say plus 5x. And right here in the empty space, I'm going to say my minus 10x squared, because it does not have anything to combine with. So at the end, we're going to just have negative 10x squared. Nothing's going to change that value. All right, but I do want to put a positive 3x next, because those would be like terms. And then my constants at the end, we have plus 8 and minus 2. So notice the only difference with this problem from the previous problem that I just gave you is that I have this blank empty space right there. Okay, now all that means is here nothing's going to change. So I can automatically just bring down that negative 10x squared. I know that's going to be my final result for that part going vertically down. And then I go through the rest just like I did on the previous problem. 7x cubed plus 4x cubed gives me a grand total of 11x cubed. 5x plus 3x is going to give me 8x. And 8 plus a negative, really subtracting, we're going to get positive 6. Okay. Again, this is already in standard form because we have our highest degree first. So it goes 3, 2, 1, and 0 by degree. So we have an answer, a result written out in what's called standard polynomial form. Hopefully this makes sense, and good luck on your upcoming test.